let me know. Let me know that you understand. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house? Is there a heart in the house tonight? You got to have love. You got to have love in your heart. Heart is a house for love. And I've learned that it don't take much to break a heart. Is a house for love. You got to build it. Take it to church. Come on.
Yeah.
Woo, on that note. Welcome to another episode of WCW. I'm like, we actually cut the intro in the it's in there. It's from the start. Me and him here to start at the same time. Oh, okay. Welcome to another episode of WCW. Good morning. So we're starting today. We don't give a fuck about protocols no more. Okay, let me move. I'm so sorry. For why? For what? Red Cup game. Sorry. As you can see, this is going to be an episode. We're going to have a time tonight. We're going to have a time tonight. We're going to have a time tonight. I remember when I said Marie, y'all. Let's praise me, okay? Good job, Diego. Good job. Like, come on. Right, come on. That's it. This is how we need the camera. Because y'all can't see these Negroes. Okay, hitting the spiritual dance of the loved ones in the back. I'm sick of y'all. Welcome back, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a good time as we are. Shout out to production. Full production is here on the same day. Dang, no, it's not. We missing Grace. It's always one of you Negroes. Shout out to production because production was on drinks. Production was on drinks. Good answer. Good answer. Let me tell y'all, because me and Shell be shady, okay? We be like, this is our show. We don't want to make no drink. Okay? Not my job. Okay, but we don't have a name for said drink. I was trying to make one up. It's lemon. It's gin.
Production Seduction.
What? Production Seduction. Production Seduction. Production Seduction. I like it. I like it. So a drink of the week is Production Seduction. Okay, what's in it? I don't really know. It's about 2 ounces of limoncello. Okay, 2 ounces of gin of your choosing, your version of an ounce. 2 ounces of gin. 1 ounce is what I'm being told. Simple syrup. And then a squeeze of, get you a good juicy lemon. Squeeze that in there. Okay, and then go over the ice in the shaker. And then you're going to top it. Not the way production did because we couldn't get the top off, but you're going to top it. You're going to shake it. Okay, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Or like a tambourine. And then you're going to pour it into your glass. Alright? Then you're going to top it off. Okay, so yeah, then you're going to get a little toppy top of sparkling grapefruit juice. Get a little toppy top on the toppy top. And you know, we're going to garnish your nasties. Going to garnish with a little slither, if you will, of lemon. Okay? That's our drink. It's and we got Production Seduction. So let's see what we're talking about here. Clinkity clink. Clinkity clink. This tastes like a lemon head. This is straight up. Tastes exactly like a lemon head. This is lemon head in a cup. Yes. Like, yes. Lemon head. Yeah. No, this is lemon head in the glass. You ain't never lied. You know, got some lemon heads for the next time you do a little. Oh no, we gotta rim the glass. Okay. Yeah. In your production of stuff, rim your glass with a little lemon head concoction.
I want to make this a slushy.
Ooh,
I can see that being
okay. We're gonna give y'all a little drink book at some point because we've coming up with some stuff. This is nice.
This is amazing.
This is nice. Look, okay, this is how we make drinks. We be like, whose turn is it? And then we pick some stuff and be like, we'll figure it out.
This is what it is.
We'll figure it out when we get there. So that's what we got. Huh?
Hi.
Hey.
Diablo. How was you?
I was good until that fly just came in and tried to ruin my mood. And I'm not going.
We don't have time for that.
I'm not going. Okay, but I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm here, present, alive, healthy.
Our previous weekend. That's nice for us.
Oh, child, that last weekend it was El Struggle. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's what it was.
Lee struggle.
Lee struggle? This is not French. Le struggle.
Le struggle.
It was le struggle. Okay, this is a very random, very, very random fact that okay, the song Banging on the Trash Can.
Banging on the trash can.
Did you remember it was from Doug?
Screaming on
it
the
lives
street
rent-free in my head.
Absolutely.
And then somebody posted the full video. And I was
Why didn't you share this?
Because it got lost. Like, my phone knew what it was. And they was like, remix, and then Shawty came out with the red hair. She was like, nah, big bodysuit. And I was like, this is great. Okay. So, if y'all Doug fans out here somewhere on the internet, somebody is reposting our childhood, and I really appreciate y'all for that. I'm going to go find them again. But I was like, this is rent-free in my head on a regular basis.
No, that is. It's a lot of childhood things.
I was going to be like, what are your childhood songs that are rent-free in your head? Or like childhood things that you be like,
I feel like they just come up, but like they do. I can't think right now.
Mine is thinking a screwdriver is gonna get me in any door because of Rugrats. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's very specific things that you need to do to pick a lock, and a screwdriver ain't it.
If you tell me I can't break in with a butter knife, I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you?
I'm breaking into. I screws with butter knives.
I don't know. It's one. Because it ain't different screwdrivers. It's one particular flathead that my man's every time.
Oh my Lord.
Go prediction. What we got?
You say sounds from our childhood. Write to me. Stickly. P.O. Box 963.
Oh, recess.
New York City. New York State. 10108.
I know what this is.
Stickly. You don't remember Stickly?
No. I do remember Stickly. I don't remember that song.
If you had the original Zoom.
Come on, Nickelodeon.
Come on,
Nickelodeon in the summer.
Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Zoom.
No. Speaking of Zooms, rent free. Zoom.
Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Okay, in my head, the perfect mashup, and automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. Yes. It mixes together. It goes so well. I agree with somebody, that. Internet DJ, please give me my Disney.
I agree with that.
That's what I got for you. Okay, but that was just like, I was like, oh my God, my childhood reincarnated.
I'm like, now I'm really like, what else lives rent free in my head?
That's me.
Oh, yes.
That lives rent free in my head.
I gotta be honest, I was a Barney kid. So sometimes, like, I'll
clean up.
Oh, anytime I'll be like, clean up.
I taught my nephew.
As you should. Or the rain song.
If apples and bananas song.
Drops and drops.
I like
to eat apples and bananas. Every ice cream truck needs to be playing this stuff.
Yo, speaking of ice cream trucks, we ran into a Sophie truck the other day. I ain't seen a Sophie ice cream truck since I was a high schooler.
But the problem was,
for some reason, they don't come to my hood. But I feel like they're real particular about the hoods they go to. But let me tell you how I got a sundae.
But why they ain't had no chocolate? I was a little disappointed. They didn't have no chocolate
and the nuts.
And everybody knows if I'm gonna have cream, it's gonna come with chocolate and nuts.
Cream, and I was so, and y'all understand the way I banged this sundae?
No, it was fire, and we was on it.
And I promise you,
talk about dessert before dinner, because we didn't care.
It was on my birthday dinner, right? We was on my way to dinner, like, it was so amazing. It was so amazing.
But they didn't have no chocolate or no nuts, and I was like, what kind of?
I got the last round of nuts. Sorry.
That's okay. I like that for you. That's a good life. If I gotta sacrifice a nut for somebody, I don't mind. It's okay.
Good answer.
Okay, that's how it's gonna work. Speaking of random nuts. Okay, so okay, your girl Tiffany Haddish, right?
What she do?
She had said that she was gonna start a dating app. no shade, to people who are without homes. It was gonna be connecting people to, like, you know, homeless. Go ahead, be like, meet me on the corner of meet me on Cottage Grove and 64th Street. Shorty was good.
First of all, what south side of Leeds with the name of the street, not the number? Start over.
Cottage Grove and 64th, because I'm not getting on the app in real time, so.
No matter. Who says south side is go 64th and Cottage Grove? We don't go Cottage Grove and 64th. What in the hell?
I was trying to think of where I was not going to meet somebody at. It's not real. It's not real.
That's the point. It is the order. Let's not send these people off.
Yes. First of all, I'm not going to 64th and Cottage.
I'm not either. So, I'm just saying. Let's not send these people off.
I'm going to send you off.
Anybody who's trying to be and be like, hey, I'm looking for Halsted at 87th. You ain't from
here. No, they're going to be like, I'm going. Can you tell me where Roseland is at?
Oh, my God.
I try her every time I know how to talk. Okay, we going to, I'm going to Roseland, okay? It would be the equivalent of somebody saying I'm going to Chatham.
Stop. That shit pissed me off. I can't even think of the name of that movie.
It's
but it was on the Netflix and it had Anthony Anderson in it. And it was based on
Roseland.
This kid. And I was like, okay, y'all shot in Chicago. I'm sure that somebody in this crew, anywhere in production,
somebody on the street,
the cleaning crew, the cast, the wardrobe,
the toilet tissue changer,
somebody in this crew should have told you Roseland. Because that whole movie, that man was like, yeah, you know, because we grew up in Roseland. And I was, oh God.
We don't know where that is, sir. We don't know.
It was the cringe for the
I heard somebody
Roseland. They made it two separate Roseland.
They called it Chatham. Chatham. And I was like,
it's Roseland and Chatham.
I don't know where. You in the wrong city, baby. I don't know.
You not from around here.
You might not want to go outside today. I don't know. Like, that's just don't. Okay, but anywho, she was like, yeah, we going, because we make it even playing field. But you get on the dating app, and it was like, you know, like, the Christian mingles where we learned y'all all ain't Christians, you're heathens, you're nasties, you're sadists. Okay, I will not bamboozle me on Christian mingle ever again.
Ever again, so you was once there.
No, but I had randomly signed up for stuff because I really want to see, like, what these apps is like. Like, farmersmeat.com. Okay, baby, I got a farm somewhere in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
You know, that's actually a place. There's Arkansas and then there's Arkansas. It's a place.
I learned a lot from my job.
Why did we, to work? Okay, but that was it. So, like, are there any dating apps? Like, if they had a convict dating app, would you go on it?
No.
I'm in that bitch. I'm in there. My nigga, you work out 8 hours every day. You don't do nothing. Okay, you be out here praising God to who you decided to believe in, lifting weights and shanking people, and reading books, and learning how to prison cook, and the prison food be looking good. So, baby,
the prison food be looking good.
You ain't never seen the prison show?
Whose prison food be looking good?
You be on the wrong side of TikTok. Okay, the prison food.
I'm on the right side of TikTok. No. They ain't got shit to do with prison.
Okay, the prison. My maid is in there against his will because they convicted him of murder. He didn't do it. Haters, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time because y'all laws are stupid. But, you know, prison babes be in there like, we finna chef it up. And they be out there, they be making food look good. Listen. A lot of my ramen recipes, like, you playing? They be like, you just mix this together. And I be like, like, we gonna mix our hearts. That's so nice. That's so nice. It's so nice. What you talking about? They are educated, intelligent, they protectors. Okay, please let me get a convict on your fresh out. I'm bringing you some socks and drawers and some new Air Force Ones that we is in the club.
That's some new Air Force
Ones. Fresh white.
Love deodorant.
I'm gonna bring you white ones because you don't gotta wear the black ones no more. We above that now. So just get you the good dub. I'm gonna get you the straight moisture. So you're gonna be out here looking. When me and you gonna leave me for some random bitch, I'm gonna be mad. Now I got to kill you and I'm in jail. We don't need that kind of shit. Okay, anywho, I digress. So you're not getting on none of these dating apps. Not the homeless one, not the convict one.
No.
What if they in there for like?
What does two homeless people do together?
It's not what two homeless people. It's so that you could date somebody who, like, you know, you not homeless and you not a convict, but maybe the love of your life is on hard times right now, and they just need somebody to hold them down. You know, help a nigga out. Why you gotta be so judgmental, Shell? damn, like niggas get on hard times. They just need support. It's all I'm saying. Like, it's hard out here for a pimp. Okay, like, come on, give a nigga a chance.
Hard out here for a pimp.
You ain't know, like,
you knew it. You knew it. Listen, okay, hear me out. Okay, fun fact. Back in my early 20s.
Story time, Michelle. Go ahead. Y'all see she was trying to act. She was trying to act.
Early 20s, I had met, I wouldn't say young man, but he was not young, he was older. I met a mid-aged man who had expressed to me that he had got out of jail.
That's nice for him. Shout out to you.
But it wasn't nothing like murder or no crazy shit. Like, it was like some death type. I want to say it was death type stuff.
Yeah, if you got theft, I'm going to be like, even if who you kill? You know what I'm saying?
Like, they deserve to die. Was unalive the only option that we had?
The only option? Like,
however, we hung out for a little bit. He was cool. It didn't go nowhere, but you know, he did his time. Yeah. I don't.
It's not your judge.
No, it's not my judge.
I feel like how far away from you? Like, how long do I got to wait for you to get out? Does your prison?
I don't understand the people who have real relationships with people that's in jail. Like, they dumb. Like, they dumb.
I knew someone like that.
Because let me tell you something. You my man, and you did a crime, and you got 20 years. Oh, bye-bye. We're not going to be in a relationship for 20 years. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm going to be your friend. I'll write you letters.
Pal.
Yo, like, listen, my life be chaotic, bro. Because I be pen paling. I have pen pals.
Sweet baby Jesus.
He wasn't in jail.
In the comments? Oh.
He wasn't in jail.
I'm like, you pen pal in the comments?
No. I would pen pal in convict, though. If I
That's why they be having followers and people committing crimes so they can get out, so they can be looking like copycats. But I also watch a lot of Criminal Minds, get a lot of SVUs, so that's neither here nor there. But
you don't need a pen pal in prison because you already got you primed and ready to commit crimes. See, I'm just out here like, you need love. I don't want you in there lonely by yourself. That's how they break you.
They get out, they be like, I'm coming to see you, babe. You was the only person talking to me. You loved my life, and they found out you had somebody else. They want to murder the person you was with.
You knew the risk when you came over here, my nigga. Don't do that. Don't come up over here.
This is why I stay away.
Don't come over here trying to murder my... Listen, you know my little gang.
This shit is not on our list.
It's not. I don't remember how we got here. I digress. Okay, what's on our list?
No, I'm not homeless versus convict dating apps. You right, that was dumb.
Boom. Hi.
I apologize.
Okay, thank you. Somebody follows the agenda. It's me, not this one. Okay, clearly. Okay, what you want?
Man, we were drinking prior to hitting record.
We started this with me having a red cup still in the space. Hey, this little, listen, the flies, it can't just be us.
It can't.
Okay, because I had talked to
but at least today is one.
Listen, I got a swarm of gnats.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know who's more annoying, the fly or the gnat.
Gnats, because flies I can light on fire. You already know what it is.
Okay, so I got questions for you.
I might have an answer or three.
How well do you know tennis?
Decently, actually.
Let me tell you how I don't know a damn thing, but Coco was right. Oh, that's all I got.
And facts.
I don't know shit about tennis. I don't watch tennis. I don't know the rules of tennis. So I don't know nothing about
in the group chat like, hey, yo.
Don't know a damn thing about a tennis. But what I do know.
Shout out to my uncle because that's the reason that I actually know tennis.
You and your family. Let me tell you, is I know nothing about the tennis. I know Coco was right.
She was. Okay, so if y'all don't know, shout out to Coco, not Jones, but shout out to Coco Jones. But Coco, our beautiful little our other chocolate sister, okay? She been out here doing the thing. Coco is the one who played against, did she play against Naomi or Serena? I want to say Naomi. I think she played against Naomi. She played against one of them and won. Very young in her career. Like, she's been, like, we've known her. Venus. She played against Venus.
Don't.
We who watch tennis.
We do not know
tennis. We who watch the tennis. Coco has been around for some years and a very similar story as the Williams sisters.
Okay.
Started very early and came in wreaking havoc. She was like, bitch, the ancestors got my swing. Ow! Okay, and it was out here. This is what was happening. Okay, and very similar to what happened to Serena and Venus when they were first coming into the league, and Naomi too. Very young. The white girls be trying to play them. So if y'all
I ain't gonna say the white girls plural. I'm gonna just say this particular one that I saw.
I'm gonna say the white girls because this white girl is not the same one who used to try and play the Venus sisters when they was younger. Okay. So I mean, white girls, not y'all individually, but in terms of trying to get away with saying this is not your sport. That's what it, because it happens more often than not when it's a person of color and like someone who's been long standing in the sport and they're typically white. Okay. Tennis itself be typically white. So what happened was there's rules around when it comes to serving, you being prepared as the opposing party, how long you have to break, how long you
I learned so much.
Yes. So there's rules around like when you have to be ready, when that person is going to serve, how long you have to rest, that they have to follow. You can get penalties, you can get flags. You can get all
apparently, after the thing, what is it called? It's not an inning, it's not a quarter, it's not like, what is the actual the match? Okay, I thought match was like the whole game.
Oh, it is, but you're talking about like after the round.
Yeah, okay, so round, that's what I'm looking for. After the round, apparently the umpire is supposed to announce the score or whatever, right? Like immediately. And then the server has 25 seconds to serve, right? And that's what it was. So Coco went up to umpire to complain about the umpire A, for one, taking too long to announce the score, which allows said opponent to take extra time.
You lollygagging and bullshit.
Yeah, to take extra time before, and then still get that 25-second mark to even decide on what to do. And apparently Shorty had been doing this throughout the game. And Coco was like, I'm ready. Bitch, when I'm ready, you're supposed to be ready.
You're ready.
Mama said, I don't give a fuck what you doing. It's her time to serve. But when it's my time to serve, bitch, you should be ready. And I was like, well, Miss Ma'am, this is how I knew.
Right?
This is how I knew she was right. The audience was like, absolutely.
We're not going. We're not going.
And I was like, well, she said what the fuck she said. Bitch, be ready when I said I'm ready.
This is a thing they habitually do. Part of it is like, of course, not everything's about race, but part of it is racism, right? It be these young black girls, like these young black kids when they come in, they don't like that shit. They be like, whoa. And then it's also, you have like your tennis greats. So who she was playing against is somebody who's like they've been in the game a long time, right? That always happens. You got the young person coming against the person who's been in the game. And the reason it is such I respect the fuck out of Coco for saying anything. Production is leaving us. I respect Coco for saying something because that can be very intimidating, and that's the whole reason they do it.
And the crazy, I love when she stated something. She said before she went to, how they do the after interviews, whatever, and she was like, I went back and watched what I said to make sure that I didn't say anything crazy, and I stand by what the fuck I said, and I appreciate that from her
because it is a very real life play by the rules, and don't allow this person because let's be honest, you hindering me. Like you hinder me and my growth and my greatness because this weekend bitch who can't compete.
What I would like to know, because apparently I think Coco won that match. Shout out to Coco. However, Miss Mama's, the opponent, she had walked off and said something slick, apparently, that nobody know what she said, but the woman that was in the corridor
was like,
overheard her, and her face was just like pure shock.
Here's the thing.
And I would like to know what she had said.
I don't even need to know what you said. What I know is we'll fight about it, so don't say that shit again. And you were smart enough not to say it out loud to people who could hear you. You walked past and like tried to mumble it under your breath. So ma'am, whoever was in the doorway, the little assistant who was right there, if you want to come let the black internets know what she said.
I would like to know what she
after she threw up the white power sign.
What's the white power sign?
You know they got like 11 different signs where they be like Hail Hitler and all the threes and all of this shit. Yeah, if you want to come let us know what she said. I gotta go back and make sure she said that. I looked at their Twitter and I feel like Twitter don't lie. I feel like Facebook lie and Twitter don't.
I feel like TikTok don't.
Yeah, so I done seen too many people say she threw that up.
Speaking of TikTok, this is not about thing, but can we talk about the random man?
The random man in Atlanta. Oh yeah.
Yo, listen, Miss Morgan.
Y'all are not following
shout
Morgan
out to you
and her baby
Gigi with her cute self. Morgan stumbled across my timeline maybe at the start of the month. Meaning August, because it's September 1st. Meaning the start of August. It is.
Welcome to the fall. It's fall? Is September 1st fall? No, it's the 22nd, 3rd. Y'all hate letting summer rock.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I hate letting summer rock.
I mean, we got 7 summers here, so I didn't know.
We do.
We don't have that.
However, if you don't know what we're talking about, on TikTok there's this young lady named Morgan, and she's become a trend by the random man in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And when I first met, meaning through TikTok, Morgan, in
TikTok world,
she just had like, you know, comedy, like little fun content. Where she showed her little cute ass baby. I think that's about 6 months now.
Over everything.
Gigi be like, "Girl, give me my bottle."
Like, you here as my caretaker, and that's it.
Stop like give me my bottle. But she always be like, "Take your birth control. Here's the bags. Reminder: take your birth control."
You know how much formula costs?
A lot. She be like, "I got this baby from a random man in Atlanta," and it's been an ongoing joke, and we all appreciate this ongoing joke. And she'll give us little snips about like who this man was, but she never mentioned his name, never showed a picture, never did anything.
I don't know whether the baby looked like her, him, or his mama. We don't know.
The random man from Atlanta decided to expose himself on the Twitter.
Did we verify that he's the random man?
No, he's the random man.
Oh, so keep quiet. Keep quiet.
He decided to put himself out there on the TikTok webs, and do that. I don't know why you felt the need, because you just really made yourself look, and I'm going to say this knowing it's not a word, stupider.
Okay? It's a word when it comes to that.
Like.
I'll take that one.
Sir.
Because, why? Like, she didn't
say shit about you for real.
She low-key, here's the crazy thing. Here's how I know everything she say is real. Okay? Let me tell you how I know. Trauma. Okay? She was out here still low-key in certain ways, trying to make him look like a half-decent person. You got 11 kids that you don't take care of. She like, but he a protector. This man said some bad shit about me.
And he was there.
I'd have been like, he got his ass whooped. I'm talking shit. I'm making you look bad.
And she would just tell little pieces of their lives together. And it made the stories that much better because we didn't know who he was. And then he decided to come outside. And we was like, but why? Like, why you do that?
Now we trying to make sure she go to therapy, because how the fuck did you even get her in the first place is what we really
And then the best part about it is that the other baby moms or mother of his children came out, because apparently it's 7 of them.
8.
It's 8?
You didn't see it?
I didn't see 8.
It's a whole nother one that was like, yeah, I didn't know nothing about y'all, but here we are.
Allegedly. But it was at least 7.
That means
because she thought she was 6. And found out she was 7.
Then number 8 was like, hey, since he showed his face now, I know y'all here. Hey, you probably got about 10 more that ain't even know social media and don't fucking know.
But according to Morgan, she had been talking to all of them. She was like, they was like big sisters, and she loved and appreciated them. And I love that for them.
One that wanted them to move in. Because you wanted to have.
No. But I love them for them. If you have not seen it, just go to TikTok and search Random Man from Atlanta. It's good tea.
Hey, stop trying to convince people that they believe in polygamy and they don't. Okay? Find somebody else. Get somebody else to do it.
It's good tea.
It's enough people. Just get somebody. We said this before. It's enough people. Get somebody else to do it.
It's the TikTok sagas for me. Because the way that I was invested in Jay and Divine. You didn't know the Jay and Divine? Oh man, so Jay Swift, I believe was his name. He would make these. His content was like,
why is it so good?
It is.
Well, we didn't know lemon heads had grapefruit in them. Apparently,
that's true.
Got your secret, bitches.
So Jay would make content and be like, "Oh, you did this, blah 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 blah," and he always ended with like, "Bitch," right? And so Divine was a girl. I guess she was playing off of him. And she'll like comment and she'll be like, yeah,
and then they were supposed to hook up.
And they were supposed to like hook
and
up.
Go well.
And they hooked up, meaning like they met, because I think she was in Vegas. She lives in Vegas, and he ended up going out to Vegas, and they ended up hanging out, and he was like rude one night or something, and then they was still cool, but it never was gonna be anything. But it was just like, it was the relationship that we was a pseudo relationship that everybody was invested in.
Outside of Vegas.
She lived in Vegas.
No, but like, if I'm visiting Vegas and not visiting specifically for you, if I'm just like, I'm in Vegas and you happen to live there, so like I only go, that's not the same as I'm coming to Vegas for you.
True.
They're 2 different things.
That's true.
Okay. If I'm just visiting Vegas to visit Vegas, baby mama hoe. It ain't got hope. Get your night if you can. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
It's traffic. In the words of the Littles, it's traffic outside. I don't know, and I'm gonna go play in it. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. But if I'm coming to Vegas for you, then oh my God, what a wonderful experience. Let's go to the desert. Let's see a shaman. Let's go to the mountains. This is amazing.
Okay.
I'm not serious though. I don't want to play in traffic. That's not fun. It's not okay. She'll got her toes out. If anybody would like extra cam footage, I can record for y'all. Drop the cash. Yes, I will. And I will.
You're so weird.
Possibly. What's up? Okay, what was you finna say? Huh?
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have favorite vloggers.
Uh-huh.
And one of them being Funky Dineva. And to this day, I love Funky Dineva.
He's nice. They are nice. I don't know their pronouns. I'm sorry if I offended.
I think he's a he.
Okay. I was like, because it's Funky Dineva, and I was like, I don't know.
He's a man who dresses in drag occasionally, character-wise, I believe.
Yes. In passing stuff, because I also don't know how much he does that now. But I was like, I didn't actually know. I digress.
So the interwebs,
I be liking his commentary on some stuff.
The interwebs came at his throat because he had a few choice words when it came.
I was the internet's nigga.
When it came to Miss Halle Bailey, I was gonna say Berry, not Halle, Chloe. Sorry,
it's specifically him coming for Chloe.
Bailey. A little bit, yes, please.
A remix.
So he was on Fox Soul. He was asked about if Halle was pregnant. Specifically Halle. Mm-hmm. And the grapefruit, mm-hmm. Right? And
I know you were drinking.
Mm-hmm. And how he felt about it. Because Chloe came out and was like, "Keep my sister's name out your mouth," is what he said, and what she said.
And not specifically to him, to clarify.
To clarify to anybody.
It was not specifically to him. It's because the internet kept being like, oh, she had a big shirt on. Hold door.
You poured some in there already.
Okay, but that I gotta mix it. But okay, hold door. Anywho, she had just been like, leave my sister alone. Like, let her be great. Mind y'all.
As she should, as a big sister.
As Halle also does to her.
Yes.
Anytime people,
it's so funny because I feel like Halle be a bigger sister to Chloe than Chloe.
Halle be like, which is the little sisters? Yeah. Really be like, nah, y'all got us fucked up. But Halle has definitely done this for Chloe. Like when people be like, oh, Chloe this, Chloe that, she be like, first of all, fuck y'all bitches and Clinkity Clank, and I'll shoot your shit up. To the point that, like, on one of their lives, like, she came in the house talking reckless, like, fuck all them haters. Don't worry, Chloe was like, bitch, you got Disney checks. Exiting out of this live immediately. Okay, so they sister energy.
As she should. So, Funky Quentin went on this.
Is that his real name?
His real name is Quentin. He went on this thing and was just, like, bashing Chloe. And
unsolicited.
And so, okay. You can say, like, I feel like what she said was inauthentic. That's fine. You can say that the amount of things that he said about Chloe wasn't needed in the conversation that was being had.
It ain't got shit to do with the tea in China.
It, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing about this conversation said, what your opinions are of Chloe. Your opinion was Chloe protecting her sister, and what are your thoughts on how that could have been handled? And it was just like, he went in on, I mean, outside of being like, your music is trash, like,
first of all, her music is not trash.
Because
her music is not trash. If you say that as an artist, she seems inauthentic and like she's trying, I will give you that, because she's a 20-something-year-old trying to figuring out life, coming from under being Beyonce's younger sister, coming from being in a group with her sister who's a Disney princess who everybody loves, trying to find her womanhood. We all explore that. She is a middle child. Girl, she is living that out in public.
Yeah.
That ain't have shit to do with what they asked you, though.
That right there had nothing to do with it. But then to take it up a notch, to attack her looks.
You call her ugly. You said, hold on, because this is why hey, Funky, you seem like you're a lovely person, Mr. Dineva. Okay, you seem like a lovely person. But when you tell a woman without her makeup, she got a fat face and she ugly. First of all, sir, we've seen you. We've seen you with and without makeup, and let me tell you, not a fan either way. Okay, that's first and foremost. And I don't care, because don't call somebody fat face and ugly. And even when you contour, you ain't contoured. I don't like that. That's not nice. It's not nice, okay? And also, Chloe's a cute girl.
She is.
Like, without makeup, she looks like a cute girl.
She
like,
looks like a 24, 5,
yeah, not even. She looks like a 16-year-old.
She
like,
does look very,
Chloe
but like, she just looks like a
girl.
child.
She looks like, you know, but yeah, like, I'm just a cute, like, hey, roundaway girl. Like, none of us without our makeup, none of us. There are some of y'all fortunate, God bless women who have the thick eyebrows that are perfectly arched all the fucking time.
The natural contours.
Okay, that's so nice for you. But most of us, I think I'm gorgeous as fuck without my makeup. But with my makeup, baby, the gods will tremble. Okay, that's just how the shit is gonna work. I will say that on my most confident day, which is today. However, okay, so Chloe, like the rest of us, bitch, when I'm glammed, I'm glammed.
Yeah.
And when I'm not,
I'm chilling.
Ain't nothing about Chloe ugly.
No.
Nothing about Chloe without makeup is ugly.
No.
So for you to get online and in a question about her defending her sister and her sister's right to privacy, that like in a question about her sister's right to privacy and her saying, keep my sister's name out your mouth, like let her be great. You chose to bash her.
And she didn't even say it in like the most threatening
So that was
way.
my problem of being like,
it'd have been different. She came like, fuck you hoes on the internet. Y'all better keep my motherfucking... She was just like, and by the way, keep my sister's name out your mouth.
But it's also
like,
you calling her inauthentic for defending her sister. Where? How? Who? Don't nobody defend you?
Because as long as we know her, she defended her sister.
They defend each other equally. Also, saying that she's inauthentic. If Chloe get a little gangster and she done dated all the gangsters, I'm going to assume at some point in y'all ride to the grocery store and the gas station that it rubbed off. Okay, you fuck with a nigga for a month and you got his mannerisms. So I'm going to assume that after you done fucked on Gunna for a little bit and had to decide whether or not y'all were going to stay with each other while he was catching RICO charges in trial, it's something there.
That's Chloe?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Holly is dating DDG.
Yeah.
Chloe was dating Gunna.
No.
And they literally, I don't know that I think there was some other shit that had to do with just like normal niggas doing niggas and you fucking around with other bitches shit. But like when he was like, oh, I got charges that I'm gonna have to face. And like, what does that look like for us? So like, she's not some little... Point being that she not some little uppity I would never type of person. She's a you are a human and I fuck with you type of person. So like, buddy, it was just unnecessary for you to be like, oh, she's ugly. Of all the things,
it was
you
just
look like you never moisturized. Don't.
It was just uncalled for, and I just don't know why. Like you can have your opinion, and that's one thing you are allowed to have your opinion. If you think she inauthentic, if you think she lost, if you think she's not attractive, that is your opinion. I just didn't think in this particular situation that it was necessary. Like, why did we bring this up?
Like, why are you... And this is not the first time that he's done that, though. So I think that's the other part of the internet being like, oh, we finna go in on you. Is because this is not the first time or the second time that you've had negative things to say about Chloe. Specifically trying to come at her in terms of what she looks like, how she moves as a woman, how she... Like, bruh, lay off her.
Yeah.
Like, lay off little sis, truly. Because it's also, again,
people were mad at his apology.
And it's not authentic.
But I'm going to tell you the truth. I wasn't mad at his apology. And because... I'm going to say why I wasn't. Because I felt like he said what I just said. He was like, I stand on what I said about her. But I was wrong for talking about her looks, and I probably shouldn't have did that shit. And I respect that. You was wrong for speaking about it in this moment because that's not what's called for. How you feel about her looks is what you feel about her looks. But you were wrong for speaking on it in this moment.
There's a difference between being like, even if I say like everybody has their preferences, right? There is a difference between being like, she's cute, but I got my preferences of who's more beautiful. And literally constantly going in on somebody. Again, this is not your first time. This not your first time.
Okay, so I said this is my first time witnessing him talking about her looks. What I witnessed him talk about was how she just didn't seem authentic.
All of that is connected to me. It's a whole build-up because Chloe is a 20-something, early 20s for me. And for you as an adult who is probably, I think, maybe in your 40s.
Maybe just turned 40, something like that.
To decide to, like, every opportunity you get you gonna go in on this person and you gonna find new ways to reinvigorate. So I don't think that he apologized. I think that the reason he apologized for saying something about her looks is because the internet said, bitch,
you was wrong. Right.
That's what you're not gonna do. And I think you specifically picked that. Because what you should have, for me, apologized for is taking every opportune moment to go in on her, and that's not what the question was about at all.
Not I agree with that. You should have been like, we weren't even talking about her.
You should have took ownership and said, you know what, my bad. I feel how I feel about Chloe, but you're right. That was not the
I agree with that.
For you to specifically say that, like, you're right, I shouldn't have said nothing about her looks. That's because people went in on you about judging a young black girl and what she looks like without makeup when she is not appealing to the masses. And you just decided, I'm going to do enough to save face. Fuck out of here. Read in between the lines. That's so nice for you.
You're right. You're right.
But you know, no shade because you one of the biggest in the field and shit. If you ever want to have us on your show, that's so nice for us. But like, no, I'm gonna call it because that's fucked up.
It is that whole stereotype. But I also like Funky. Mm-hmm. And so
but that's because Funky does other stuff.
He does much stuff, but like also I think he just got a really good opinion on a lot of stuff, or he's usually very like open minded about. I don't know if you was going extra hard because you were trying to be funny or try to be controversial,
or if you just genuinely don't like the person.
Whatever the case may be, like maybe I was thinking it was gonna land differently than it did. I don't know.
I think what happened is you felt you had a large enough platform to not like this person, and you didn't think they had a big enough platform to challenge you on it. That's what I genuinely feel. Because you said that on the show with a bunch of other black women. And I'm going to also be like...
Just one.
It was only one then?
It was Claudia.
Okay. But I'm going to say still, you said that on the show with a black woman. So in your mind, what you was coming at that...
Say anything, I believe.
My point, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to go in on Claudia too, because like, you said that on the show that you felt very comfortable saying that on the show with. You felt nobody was going to challenge you. You felt like that shit was going to ride and it was going to rock in a very different way. You thought you were going to be able to like insult her in a very specific way and targeted way, and like everybody was going to agree with you. And that's not what happened. And so now you can say I'm standing on it, but you backpedaling. Pussy popping and backpedaling. Like that's
I got that from him actually. It was
backpedal. Oh, I got that from the old aunties, but
I got it from Funky.
That's what you're doing. So I don't like that. If you were gonna stand at it, if you were standing on it means you would have been like, she ugly. Sorry, I don't like it, but it's my truth. And that is what it is. Like,
and with that being what it is, it's time to take a shot. Although I'm probably not gonna take one.
We gonna take a regular.
No, I'm gonna take a shot of water.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a shot of ginger ale. All right, we back and we got detox shots. They're not real shots.
Yes, detox
shots. We're not gonna fuck ourselves up. Okay, let's go. This is some fucking ginger beer shit and some grapefruit and lime.
Drink what you gonna drink.
Okay, happy belated. That's good. I like this one. Okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Shell had us watch some dumbass shit yesterday. Okay? No dumb shit. We thought it was gonna be good though. Would you like to introduce your movie? You want to introduce your movie?
Okay, hear me out.
And this is coming from a person who loves a Tubi, a Amazon Prime, a Lifetime, a Black Hood exploitation, anything. It's me. And no.
Hear me out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am a Real Housewife of Atlanta person.
Go Housewives. Go Housewives.
Hey, I very much support Kandi Burruss Tucker.
We support Kandi.
All the time.
Kandi coded nice.
So as you know, if you are a Real Housewives of Atlanta watcher, Todd wanted to create a movie. And
this was a Todd film.
It was a Todd film.
A Todd Tucker production.
But they was in cahoots. They executive produced this movie called The Past, starring Drew Sidora. You can find it on the Peacock, and I'm gonna throw it out here because they part of the SAG and they can't promote none of their shit.
But also, like, Peacock, you can get it on Peacock Premium because apparently they was like, you're gonna pay for us now. Fuck y'all.
Listen, bitch. So I remember like watching different vloggers, and the comments was like,
Oh my God, I watched The Past. It was so great. It was so amazing. It was so this, so this. Mm-hmm. Oh, the twist at the end was great. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited because I love Kandi. This is nothing. I'm not being. I genuinely love Kandi. I support everything Kandi do. I think she is amazing. I really do.
That's nice.
So I was like, absolutely, I'm gonna watch this movie because I'm gonna support Kandi and Todd.
And Drew, shout out to Chicago.
And Drew, and Drew.
Chi-town sis. That's nice for us.
And Mayetta, because she had a second in there. And Shamia, because she had a second in there. That was a stripper. The one he wanted to take down, they was looking for, that was Shamia.
Oh, girl.
And so I was like, I support them. I love them. I've been watching them. And so I'm talking about me convincing my girls. We're going to watch The Past. It's going to be an evening.
Let me tell you how dedicated
of fun.
You were.
No, yes!
You were dedicated. Because I said, first of all, I paid for too many streaming platforms for Peacock to tell me that now I got to pay for Peacock Premium to get these shows. I'm not going to do it. I'm not giving you this $6.
The way I had to prop my iPad to my laptop so that she can watch it.
I watch shit on the small screen every day. This ain't nothing new, D. Like, we're good. Like, I was like, just put, okay,
I said, turn your laptop around. We in this together.
It's on your iPad. You got all things happen. We'll be all right. I can see it. I'm not going to trip about it. It's just like watching it on my fucking laptop.
It's some shit, right?
It's fine.
So we're watching it. We're watching it.
Committed. Okay, Kandi, we was committed.
Okay.
Committed. Take a deep breath. Take your deep breath.
Okay, let me start with this. Let me start by saying it has a lot of potential. And I'm going to say that I will watch a part 2.
I want a part 2.
I want a part 2. I will watch that. But
ain't that horrible? You be saying trash shit and then be like, I don't
know. No, because I don't want to say that it was trash. I just want to say it was poorly written and...
You don't want to say that?
No.
What's happening?
When I say I don't think it's... I think it was... I think the actors and actresses as well were well. I think that it didn't look cheap. Like visually, like
it did not look cheap.
It did not look cheap.
I would have rather it look
But
cheap.
the script was poorly written.
So many, y'all be talking about gaps and loopholes. Okay, baby, I'm talking about plot twists that did not make sense. And not that a plot twist is supposed to make sense, but your core plot. That's what it was. The core plot that's supposed to build up to me being shocked about the plot twist.
We called that in stage 1. Like act 1, we was like, oh, they all in cahoots together.
First of all, who the fuck is Trent? From fucking Boston. Like, I don't. This is okay. Very specific. Spoiler. Okay. Okay. First of all, to be happy that production number 3 is not here because Britt was live and early this morning. Hey,
talking about she was still mad about watching this movie
because early on, I was like, Drew, I know what your character is supposed to sell, but I'm not understanding how it got here. Like, I don't know to this day how Drew's character got to the place that it was in.
Okay, let's put a pin. So the movie is about
some bullshit, loosely
based. This is the crazy thing. Drew Sidor's real life, and
I think it was Drew and Kandi's life.
Combined. And then like Kandi, Todd, and their Mama Joyce.
That's why I said combined, because part of it is like the relationship we know between Kandi, Todd, and her mom. Yeah, and her mom always being like, "He's not good enough. This nigga scamming you. He's not here for it." So that's part of it.
So let's talk about it. So the movie is based about Drew Sidor and her husband Maurice, and
okay, Trent from Boston.
They've been in this relationship or marriage for 7 years. Drew Sidor's mother does not fuck with him, does not trust him. Drew Sidor's character is Nina. That's her name. Nina works for whatever marketing and advertisement interior decorating company.
We don't know what the... Let's start with number one. She worked for his best friend.
Okay, let me finish this. She worked for said company for this girl, Tiara. Tiara happens to be best... Oh, Tara. You're right, Tara. Who happens to be best friends with Maurice, which is Nina's husband, okay? So, the group of friends that Maurice has has a conversation with him about the past, about meaning like you get a hall pass, you get this one night to go out to do whatever you're gonna do. Woo woo. Nina and Maurice come up with rules for said pass, and she grants her husband the opportunity to go out and do whatever it is that he gonna do for the one time that he gonna do it, because she is out of town working on a deal to interior decorate some like celebrity. Imagine she worked for Tara. Come to find out, Tara and Maurice are BFFs. We actually see that in the first scene when she's helping her pick out a wedding ring or an engagement ring or a 7-year ring.
7-year ring.
Whatever you want to call it.
Update ring.
Update rings. So, that relationship's already weird, right? So, Drew / Nina goes to the group of friends. Now, these group of young ladies is Tara, Kandi Burr's character, and another young lady. And they're all friends. And they mentioned the past. And Nina's like, oh, yeah, he mentioned the past. I'm trying to decide if I should do the pass. She offers that, she tells her husband, it's okay to do this pass. Okay? You get to spend this one night while I'm out of town with one chick. You cannot bring her back to the home. It cannot be a friend. We cannot talk about it. Okay? As Nina / Drew is in LA working on this business, she's there with Tara because that's her business partner / boss. And she's there.
Boss,
most importantly. They're out at the bar, they're having drinks, they're having a good time. Nina is drugged. Okay, let's start there. She's drugged.
Let's start at the start.
Like roofie?
Yes!
She is drugged. Okay, they don't show it initially.
They don't show it initially.
But
you know
that
she's drugged.
You literally see a transition of like, I'm finna take a shot with my girl, so all of a sudden I'm in the club and my titties out. And ain't no questions being asked by me. I'm not know
she drugged. And so then you flash and you thinking, oh, she gonna fuck around with the dude that she dancing with.
Wait, pause. Cause then Tara walks up to the dude she dancing with.
Yep.
Gives him the
like the go
ahead. Smiles, smirks, strokes his little beard, and then walks off. So obviously y'all niggas know each other. Okay, this is the problem. Problem 17 actually, but
listen. Fast forward. Nina / Drew, Tara / best friend is bumping clits. Okay,
pussy popping.
I mean, they wasn't scissoring, but they was having a lesbian experience.
They did scissor for a little bit. She stood on top of her. She was like,
they was having a very mutual experience. Drew's into it, Tara's into it. However, we are like, as the viewer, bitch, you're being raped. You were drugged.
You were drugged.
And
you're obviously been... Okay, so let me state my problem. Here's my problem, okay? In the world of sexual things, right? Okay, what they did was told me that this vanilla ass, and again, vanilla in all
of say that, because there was no part in their relationship, meaning Nina / Drew and her husband said that anything was wrong.
There was nothing
with their relationship.
She was like talking to the girls, and they was like, when the last time y'all had sex? She was like, it's been like 2 weeks, and they was like, okay. And then she was like, I heard y'all got a pass, and they was like, yeah, I do, but like, what? That might not work for y'all. And then all of a sudden on the nigga birthday, you getting a pass, right? Amen to the chapel, okay? This had nothing to do with, so we the whole time, like, we're watching and we like, so you're not just gonna fuck your man? Like,
it was nothing about their relationship.
And it was nothing about their relationship that made it seem like she was into women, that she wanted the idea, like, for all intents and purposes, you were like, this is a heterosexual, not vanilla in the sense that she don't want to experiment with her man, but if I'm going to experiment, it's with my man.
Yeah.
And not experiment with another person. Just like they had a whole conversation and she was like missionary and all that. And she was like, I like missionary. That type of vanilla. Not that we don't like missionary, because missionary be fire. But in the sense of what you built her character to be was this very like, I'm here type of person.
Yeah.
So there was no introduction to her own exploration of sexuality being like, she ain't looked at a woman and been like, you flirting with me? And been excited.
Yeah.
She ain't went to her man and been like, get the toy. She did none of this.
It was nothing.
None of this was
there. Nothing leading to it.
We didn't have sex for 2 weeks and then I said you get a hall pass. Baby.
It was nothing leading to this. So she ultimately tells her husband.
Have sex for 2 minutes. Pull your dick out.
Immediately.
She ultimately tell her husband
what are you talking about?
that, you know, he gets this hall pass while I'm out of town. She goes into town. She fucks around with her boss / her husband's best friend. Okay? That's Tara. So, we're like, okay. She come back to town. She being fucking weird. Because she don't want to tell her husband she slept with her boss / his best friend. Cool beans, whatever. So the husband's like, how was your weekend? Was everything great? You know, blah, blah. She's like, oh my God, it was so magical. The husband never slept with anybody.
He tried.
He tried, quote unquote, but he never slept with anybody.
Who tries with a stripper first? Let's talk about this. That's how we should have known.
They had a relationship, child.
They knew each other beforehand. Your wife don't appreciate this. That ain't the stripper
You've been super faithful till this time.
That ain't the stripper that you want to immediately.
Okay, so let's move past that. So the crazy enough, the husband has been faithful. He hasn't cheated. He hasn't done anything.
Shell driving me to drink talking about this fucking dumbass movie again. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so after that shit said and done, Drew / Nina is so obsessed with Tara, this lesbian relationship.
How you go from never having
a cooch?
You never touched the coochie before, and now all of a sudden you trying to suck coochie every day. Now you, oh my God.
It doesn't make sense.
Picture your body on top of me. That's what she was on.
Listen,
this is what you ain't never touched the coochie before. Now
she got so mad because Tara. So okay, Drew had an assistant.
She was stupid.
So Nina had a assistant by the name of Allison, and she was like, Allison, you know it's so great at your job. Apparently, Tara realized Allison was doing so great at her job that she started bumping, you know, with her too.
Okay, but also Allison was a bully because why you bumping coochies with all of your workers?
Right.
And why all your workers want to bump coochies? Like nobody like pull out the dick. Nobody.
So then Drew / Nina is upset that Tara is bumping cooch with Allison. Bitch, when did you become full-blown lesbian? Is what we trying to figure out. Like, what made you mad that you needed? Okay.
Was he giving her diet dick and she didn't realize it, and then just the idea of somebody sucking on your coochie correctly made you excited? What was it?
I ain't gonna hold you. That sex scene was intense.
So hear me out, though. Listen, hear me out.
Tell me more.
I watched the sex scene, right? And I was like,
Drew was active.
No, I was like, Drew decided that she told her nigga she wouldn't have a threesome with him, and then went and filmed this sex scene just to be petty and show him that she would be with a woman and not with him. That's what I felt like. I felt like she was being petty because I was like, this is nice. But then I was mad because I was like, sis, you went from being like the boss, Tara, was like titties out, to, you know, femme style, and now all of a sudden you got like real butch energy. Like you coming in smacking people on the ass talking about, oh, was it good to you? Bitch, don't do that. You don't have dick enough to come in here trying to ask me how I feel about it the morning after.
Huh? Tyler, which is Kandi husband. Okay, so moving past that, right?
She fantasizing. Drew in here fantasizing.
Fantasizing
right?
about
her man is okay. Let me tell you truthfully. Okay, this is what I don't understand. Okay, you never told us that your man was not good in bed.
Never.
You never said you weren't
unhappy, satisfied. None of that.
So for you to, as he is kissing on you, touching on you, and not that like everybody has their own highlight reels. Sometimes you do need a little fantasy to get you off. But you gonna tell me this immediately? This man is touching on you, and all of a sudden the only thing you could think about is the one bitch that touched your coochie. You ain't even want to go find another bitch to touch on your coochie. Like I would be like, okay, let me go try another one. Let me try my secretary since I know she like women and she going for people in the office. Let me we gotta work late. And then be like, oh, you want to take a shot with me? Like, let me set the scene for the secretary real quick. You know, you feel me? So I could be like, it's all coochies like this. I feel like
okay, but I want to get to the movie. I want to talk about shit that was wrong with the movie. So we go past that part, right? Go past that. She getting jealous. She keep fucking around with the. This is the crazy thing. She keep fucking around with Tara, but Tara
who
keep
is
dropping
her man's best friend.
Her man's best friend, but Tara keep dropping clues that your nigga ain't shit. So she put in Maurice, which is her husband's, coat pocket, an empty condom wrapper.
She threw panties behind the curtain. She kept doing shit, right? To prove to you that your nigga wasn't shit. But yeah, you kept cheating.
With her.
Why
would... Here's my thing. It's enough coochie in the world. If you was gonna cheat, why not just go cheat with somebody who ain't your man's friend? Try his sister. I don't know. I believe in getting it back in blood. If you thought he was cheating on you, fuck his mama.
It was her being upset like, I can't believe he lied to me. Bitch, you was fucking his best friend.
You broke all the rules
you broke all the rules. You said that you couldn't be friends. You couldn't do it in the house.
Then one day in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was in Atlanta.
You in Atlanta. Ain't no reason you need to fuck his best friend for some coochie.
So she put up private cameras in the house to catch him, which ultimately caught her. Okay?
Things like this.
So fast forward, she gets to a place where she's in love, bitch. Bye.
That's the next one.
She gets to a place where she's in love with her lesbian lover. And I want to be with you and only you. And the girl like, oh girl, okay, whatever, bye. And then they go, next thing you think they in court over, like, she got served papers for, like, infidelity when it comes to marriage. And he pulls up the cameras like, bitch, you was cheating on me. Blah, 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 blah. Because it was in their clause.
$9.6 million.
So you exit. And they show you.
Because they had an infidelity clause. That's the
infidelity clause, yes.
They had an infidelity clause.
They show you that all of Drew's / Nina friends, which was Kandi, another girl, and Tara, these are BFFs.
And all these.
And then you see Maurice with his set of friends. They are all scammers.
Which y'all in Atlanta.
They have been in cahoots together. ATL. To get the money from her because she was a trust fund baby.
And her mama had been telling her, nigga, after you for your money. Do you even know what kind of consulting he does? What is it?
How do we even get here?
Exactly. You gotta watch
the right questions.
We're just talking about sex, weren't we?
And nobody understands. It doesn't make sense. It does. So here's why it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense because, bitch, why would I fuck in my house if I know I put cameras up and I got an infidel? When did she go from being like, I know my mother is suspicious of everything, to being completely like, I don't care about my infidelity charge, baby. I'm gonna fuck you in the car somewhere outside my house. You gonna have to record me and then I'm gonna sue your ass for like wrongfully recording me because I did not tell you this was okay. That's the part we did not talk about. She was drugged and roofied during this sexual experience.
Yep.
The day after, in the morning of, she's like, did you have a good time? She was like, we cannot talk about this. We cannot do this again. Right? She went from being very much like, no, I'm anti this. Right? She gets home. Sis starts sending her videos that she did not know was recorded. Was sending her pictures and videos of herself. Like, you don't want me to put you in this position again. And like, let me be realistic. I don't know a woman alive. Like, even if I was into you, if I found out you secretly recorded me and I did not know and never told you that this was okay, man or a woman, I would be like, no, I got to kill you. Because you're on some sneak shit, and what else have you recorded and you doing this? So she went from being very uncomfortable, like literally pulling her phone out and being like, we can't do this, why would you take this picture type shit, to no,
that's all I'm
sprung on you and that's
and all I was like, and so
this Stockholm syndrome like a motherfucker.
So time out. My point being, I don't think that the storyline was trash. I don't. I think the script and production was not executed well.
Yeah.
And so with that all being said, I will watch a part 2. Only, listen, hear me out. It depends on how you do the part 2.
We playing a prequel and
a sequel.
3 sequels if you need us. We're here.
It sounded like they didn't know how to place.
Yeah.
It don't sound like it was a bad script.
So for y'all who
because let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it. If I sat here and told you, oh, it's a movie about a wife and a husband, and the wife is unsatisfied at being home, she actually steps out. They have this past where she steps out, and this step out person ends up being part of a scammer crew. Like, the story I'm telling you sounds amazing, right?
they ultimately come back because this was a wealthy woman. They was able to take her money. She was that makes sense. But the script doesn't reflect that.
So what I said is they gave a bootleg version of the Twa trilogies. For y'all old school black niggas like, come on, Twa. If it's the Twa trilogies, right? So in the first Twa, part of it was Kenya. Shout out to Kenya Moore. Yes. Where I know her, not where I know her from, but like one of her first acting scenes was like her being a Twa. And you're the wife. And she was like, we're having a good time. He kept being like, would you be interested in this? She was like, you know what? I'm actually curious to this. Let's figure out if this would make sense. Introduce her to another woman. He's like, I got somebody you should meet. Y'all have y'all own thing. And then if you're comfortable with it, come to me. So she went and did her shit. Was like, you want to do this with me and I mean, cool. And then baby girl fell in love with Kenya. Kenya was like, I mean, the stallion ain't for everybody. Okay, call it a day.
Listen.
So here's
my thing. You got 2 ways you can go with this prequel. 2 ways. One
you
is
could not do it at all.
Being a prequel. I would like to know how this crew of people got together. Because, I don't know if we say this, Chris. Ultimately, Drew's BFFs and her husband Maurice BFF all knew each other. They were all scammers.
The husband and the girl she was having an affair with were actually...
They were lovers. And then they had friends who was a part of the whole setup. So
we was like, sis ain't had no cousins.
Where your real friends at?
About it. My cousin's shooting about it.
So if we're doing a prequel,
they not gonna shoot you per se.
If we're doing a prequel, I would like to know how these set of people got together to create this scam to go. They was like, we got $9.5 million out this bitch. Damn. Okay,
okay. Other thing I didn't understand. Okay, so what the legality? If it's a lawyer watching, please explain. But for my understanding of legality, what he got was in their prenup. It said half of their marital, proceeds. Right, half of their marital proceeds. And so I said, I don't understand how you get $9.5 million because we ain't made that much as a married couple. She was a trust fund baby. The house was in her mama's name. You was working for her mama. She was working for your best friend, baby. We ain't made $9.5 million as a couple. Yeah. For you to be able to get $9.5 million, you got me fucked up. This house is not mine. If I sell it, it's my mama's. My trust fund, I only have access to maybe a percentage of that, and she a trust baby, so that means that like actually the trust is in somebody else's name, and I'm just the designated person to tell you what to spend the money on. It ain't got nothing to do with me. The trust is not mine legally. Black people, go get some fucking trust, okay? Because that's not how that works. How you get $9.5 million out of her, and how did we not do due diligence and be like, absolutely not. Trent from Boston is a scammer. I'm not.
Listen, I feel like you had a question.
No, he was telling us that we need to stop talking about shit because we will talk about this all day and I don't understand it. But if you would like,
however, if you did a sequel, I would like to know how y'all got together as a crew.
And they ended it with introducing another storyline of like one of them is going after this specific targeted person. So I would be cool with that, but I would still be intertwined with. Because we identified somebody else is looking for you. So I need everybody who's looking for y'all to start looking for y'all for real. Like, run background checks on people. Please, I got a system if y'all need it. I digress. What's your rating on these drinks?
10.
I got a 10. 10 out of 10. The
production seduction.
Y'all be trying to get us fucked up. Production be out here.
I'm there. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I realized as we was recording, I was getting comfortable. I was like this. I like this.
Oh, I like this. Introducing our roses from production.
Okay, shout out to.
He was just like, you should give us.
Women should have roses, and so like, this is so amazing. So thank you, production.
Tell me not to cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because
I was fake crying earlier.
I'm a soft ass bitch. I am. Okay, but not to y'all niggas. Fuck all y'all hoes. Okay. I digress. Just saying. Anywho, 5 out of 5 for this drink. It literally tastes like a lemon drop.
A lemon drop.
Go
lemon head.
This.
Lemon drop. Yeah.
Yeah, lemon head, not lemon drop. It tastes like a lemon head. This is amazing. Go make this. Like, comment, subscribe to all the things there. Send us, if you have drink suggestions, topic suggestions, whatever suggestions, let us know. That's nice for us. We're gonna go drink some water and some Pedialyte, and we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Deuces.
And I'm back recording again.
Oh, that's pineapple.
Ooh, na 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 na, I'm so horny and I want you.
But why? Why? I'm so
Somebody
mad.
said horny and someone said hungry.
No, we both said horny,
Okay.
but I am hungry, if I'm honest. Oh, you know what? We didn't say. Jamie Foxx apparently finally said something a week or two ago.
I feel like he said something a long time
About his cloning?
No, he was just like, hey, I'm alive, blah, blah, blah. Thank y'all for the concern.
Yeah, he did that.
But did y'all watch they clone Tyrone? Because everybody keeps trying to figure out whether or not they actually cloned. And I don't really think they cloned him. But I think that he just, I think he
You don't think they cloned him?
No, I think he had a drug overdose.
You don't think they cloned him?
No, I think he had a drug overdose.
You seen him in the thing and you didn't think they cloned him?
I think she's talking about Jamie Foxx.
I'm talking about Jamie.
Ah, I thought you were Goofy. I'm like, wait, you didn't see him.
No, I'm saying,
You don't think they cloned him?
I'm talking about the real Jamie Foxx. No, I don't.
You didn't see his multiple bodies.
No, I know that they cloned John Boyega.
Tyrone.
Spoiler. I think they going. Yeah, but I'm talking about Jamie Foxx in real life, baby.
Gee, that was a whole nother conversation. I'm like, you telling me you didn't see his body in these chambers over and over and over? You know what
I'm talking about John Boyega. He killed one of his clones. Spoiler. See, I know that. I'm talking about in real life. People keep saying in real life.